In a moment that has sent shockwaves through South Africa's political landscape, General Mkhwanazi delivered a thunderous and emotionally charged speech that reportedly left President Cyril Ramaphosa visibly shaken, even teary-eyed. The nation watched in disbelief as the respected law enforcement figure took to the podium, abandoning all diplomatic restraint to speak truths that many have whispered for years but few dared to say out loud. The setting was meant to be a routine national address on law enforcement reforms and government accountability. Instead, it became one of the most explosive moments in recent political memory. General Mkhwanazi's speech was not only bold, it was blisteringly direct, cutting through layers of political rhetoric and exposing what he called a system on the verge of moral collapse. His words echoed like thunder in the hall, sending ripples through the entire administration. South Africa cannot continue to be led by fear, corruption, and complacency, Mkhwanazi declared. We are losing our people, our integrity, and our dignity because those in power have forgotten what leadership means. The room fell into stunned silence as cameras zoomed in on President Ramaphosa, who appeared visibly emotional, his usual calm demeanor replaced by an expression of deep discomfort. The general didn't stop there. He took direct aim at political interference within state institutions, corruption in government contracts, and the silencing of whistleblowers who dared to speak against powerful figures. He accused unnamed officials of betraying the public trust and using state power for personal enrichment. While Mkhwanazi avoided naming Ramaphosa directly, his piercing words painted a vivid picture of leadership under strain and of a country demanding accountability. Our duty is not to protect those in office, it is to protect the Republic, he continued, his voice firm and unwavering. If the truth makes the powerful uncomfortable, then let them be uncomfortable. South Africa deserves better. The audience erupted in murmurs, some clapping in quiet approval while others exchanged worried glances. It was clear that the speech had struck a nerve not only with the public but also with those in the upper echelons of government. Sources close to the event revealed that after the address, President Ramaphosa was seen in private discussions with senior aides, visibly emotional and introspective. Insiders claim that he was deeply affected by the speech, particularly by Mkhwanazi's insistence that history will judge those who remain silent in the face of national decay. Social media quickly exploded, with hashtags like #MkhwanaziTruthBomb and #RamaphosaShaken trending within hours. Many South Africans hailed Mkhwanazi as a hero, a man unafraid to speak truth to power in an era of political half-measures and public distrust. Others warned that his outbursts could spark tension within government circles, especially among those who view his statements as an attack on the presidency. Political analysts are calling the moment a potential turning point. Mkhwanazi's speech, they say, might ignite a wave of accountability within the ruling party and beyond. He said what millions of citizens have been feeling, noted one commentator. His message was simple but powerful. If leaders cannot lead with integrity, then they have no business leading at all. Meanwhile, civil society groups and activists have rallied behind the general's message, calling for a renewed fight against corruption and political manipulation. They argue that Mkhwanazi's courage should inspire other public servants to speak openly about the rot within state institutions. For President Ramaphosa, the emotional moment could serve as both a wake-up call and a test of leadership. Will he take Mkhwanazi's words to heart and implement real change, or will the system once again silence a voice that dared to challenge it? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: General Mkhwanazi's fiery speech has reignited a national conversation about truth, justice, and accountability. His message was not one of rebellion but of renewal, a plea for a government that remembers who it serves. And as the echoes of his powerful words continue to ripple across the nation, one truth remains undeniable: South Africa has just witnessed a moment of raw honesty that may very well reshape its political destiny.